A user story map is a powerful visual tool that helps your entire team see the forest through the trees. By organizing user stories in visual formats, a story map is all about telling the whole story versus a small part of it. It's a technique that keeps the team focused on the user experience and results in better dialogue and conversation. To create a user story map, we take all the user stories for our product release and place them into a sequence of how the customer uses the product. From left to right, the vertical columns of the story map provide details under the higher level story or theme. For example, in our Go Health app, the first set of stories on the left would be about the user logging in and connecting to the club. Then a logical sequence of actions, a user mini take would follow to the right. When creating a story map, don't get caught up in finding the perfect order for the stories and features. Sometimes there isn't a perfect order, and it's more important to have the big picture visual. So after connecting to the club, we might have contact the club, view schedules, or schedule an appointment with a trainer. Going from top to bottom, we get more details of the top level chunked out. So for example, viewing schedules at the top level would be broken down below the story map as viewing today's schedule, viewing another day's schedule, viewing a specific type of class. Then to the right, we view schedules might be registered for a class and then pay for a class. Story mapping is a great technique to use as a team in a workshop to help everyone see how all the stories relate. The team can then discuss which grouping makes up the minimal viable product. Story mapping also helps the team identify holes in the storyline of a customer and finds where these gaps of scope might be in other stories that are missing. There are almost always too many stories, and story mapping creates a visual that helps the product owner and the team see what fits in, and ultimately which stories can be thrown out. By telling the overall story of how the user interacts with the product story mapping ensures that the team doesn't lose sight of the big picture of the work of each individual story.